YouTube brought you to our channel. We're Small Town Southern Wife. And in tonight's video, we're doing another recipe, making it homemade to try to save money. We're making homemade hot chocolate. Down here in the South, it is getting very chilly today. And tonight, they say it's supposed to be down like in 24 to 25 degrees. So, we're going to be making some homemade hot chocolate. It's getting close to Christmas, and this right here would even be great for Christmas gifts. So y'all come on and join us in the kitchen, and let's make this easy homemade hot chocolate recipe. Okay, y'all, for this recipe, the first thing you're going to be needing is some powdered sugar. But tonight, we're going to be using our Ninja to make our own homemade powdered sugar. We'll be using just regular white sugar, and I'm going to show you how you can take this sugar and turn it into powdered sugar for a lot of different recipes. It's so easy and simple. There's no reason to buy both kinds. Let me show you how. Now my recipe calls for 2 cups of powdered sugar. So I'm just going to measure out 2 cups of our white sugar. Now this is a half a cup. So that's 1. And you can see that's just regular white sugar. Now we'll set that to the side, and we're going to be using the Ninja to do the blending for us. And we're just going to take and put our top on our Ninja. We're going to set it down on the stand, and we're going to blend it for probably around a minute and a half. You can see it's already turning into a powder form. Now before you open it, make sure you just tap it on the counter and all the sugar falls to the bottom, so you don't have an accident and it goes all over the kitchen. And now you'll be needing something to put your homemade hot chocolate in. Any kind of container. Even if you have an old like coffee can, that would even work. Or if you're giving them as gifts, you could use like quart jars or pints. But I'm going to be making another batch after this one and doubling my recipes using this bigger jar to store it in. Now we're just going to open up this, and I'm going to show you how your sugar looks as powdered sugar now. You can tell the difference. It only took probably maybe a minute to 2 minutes to turn that sugar into powdered sugar. So you don't have to buy powdered sugar separate. And now we're going to use this canning funnel to put our sugar in our jar so we don't make a mess. Okay, now we've got our sugar in our jar. I'm going to go ahead and leave this funnel on. It'll help me from having any kind of spillage of my powder mix I'm going to be putting in here. So now we're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. Now you can use any kind of salt, but we're going to be using pink salt because that's just what we have on hand. And now you'll be needing some cornstarch or arrowroot powder. And I'm going to be using cornstarch because that's what I have. 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Okay, y'all, the next thing you'll need for your homemade hot chocolate is some powdered milk. And I'll show a picture right here of the powdered milk that we use. We're going to be using 2.5 cups of powdered milk. Okay, we're still using our half a cup measuring cup. So we'll be doing a half. That's 1 cup. Not wanting to come out of there. 2 cups. And we're just going to go ahead and finish using the rest of this jar of our powdered milk. So that's 2.5 cups of powdered milk. Really, this right here, this one batch might fill up my jar pretty much, more than half. Okay, the next thing you'll be needing is 1.5 cups of cocoa. And this is the brand of cocoa that we're using. So we're going to measure out 1.5 cups of cocoa powder. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to measure our cocoa powder out. Okay, I almost got 1 cup out of this. So now I've got to open up my jar that I keep my extra cocoa powder in. We're just going to go ahead and measure it out like this so I don't make a mess. And I don't want to waste my cocoa powder. Okay, so that's 1. And a half. Now this stuff makes a mess, y'all. Okay, y'all. Now that we got all our ingredients mixed together in our jar, and y'all look, this one recipe almost filled up my jar. And I think this is like a ½ gallon mason jar. So we're going to put a lid on this and we're going to give it a good shake and get it all combined. Y'all, this right here would make a great gift for somebody. You could even add the little marshmallows and chocolate chips to it to make it extra special. Put a little ribbon on it and decorate the top. That would make an easy gift, probably for around $5. And you could even buy them the little fancy coffee mugs. Right now at the Dollar General, you can get these Christmas little mugs for $2. So you could add this little cup with your jar of hot cocoa mix to a basket, or even take some of your mix and stick down in a cup and decorate it. It would make a great little Christmas gift. And now let's mix this up, and I'm going to show y'all what a cup of my homemade hot chocolate looks like. We're just going to put our lid on it, and we're just going to take and start mixing our mixture up. And it don't take long because you have a lot of little extra room in there, so it's easy to mix it. Whatever you store yours in, just make sure you have plenty of room to sort of, you know, toss it around a little bit. And that's what it looks like once we got it mixed together. Now let's make a cup of hot chocolate. Okay, we've heated up us a cup of just hot water. Now I'm not going to use milk because we added our powder milk to our homemade hot chocolate. And we're going to add 3 tablespoons of our powder mix. Now if you don't like your hot chocolate as quite as strong, you could probably go with 2, but I'm going to go ahead and we're going to use 3. And y'all look how easy that dissolves. Now that's one reason you want to go ahead. You could add real white sugar to this without it being blended. But just because you blend it, it makes it dissolve so much easier in your hot water. Okay, I'm going to bring y'all over here and show you what it looks like. Now look how pretty and rich that homemade hot chocolate looks. It's that easy and simple to make homemade hot chocolate yourself. You don't have to buy it in those little packets. Make you a big batch and have it through the cool months to come. Or you could say cold, because it is chilly outside tonight. The perfect night for a cup of homemade hot chocolate. Let's give it a try. Oh, that's good, y'all. If you like our video on homemade hot chocolate, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And there's a new button on YouTube called the hype button. I really don't know that much about it, but I have seen it. And that helps your videos get out there. So don't forget our thumbs up and click that hype button if you like our videos. And if you hadn't subscribed already, click that too. Thanks for watching. And I hope you like your homemade hot chocolate. And don't forget, get you a cup at the Dollar General.